for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. And they will not get a chance to return. This as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 10 logo. Hey, pick your game up.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They look to throw. It's Locke. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 46-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
50, plant. Roll out.
First down.
61, matchbox, lights. Rock it. Check 15. Go.
Now the rookie from Boise State, Alexander Madison. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 38, Locke. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return, Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Trubisky to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
60 out now.
Let's go. You got time. You got time.
You need grip.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the
Ready?
They'll run for it. Cook. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Say.
22 jet bomber. Undercross.
Shoot. Now Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Watch the run. Showing it.
5.
A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Every day. Any day.
Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Ed Oliver brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. This is fielded at the 27. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And Anthony Barr just has it all as far as I'm concerned in terms of physique, athletic ability, and now he's versatile as well. When he came out of UCLA, he'd played outside linebacker, but also down defensive end. The Vikings can utilize those same sort of skills.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he's got Miller. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll run with Montgomery. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Now Trubisky. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
80 weapons.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
64, Check 3. Squeeze.
On 2nd down, Cook. Big play there out of Cook. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Look at me. Score, score.
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Check, 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 check. Check 99. Check 99.
First throw now for the backup Wentz. It's caught. Smith. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Run, run.
Switch, switch, switch. Check it backer, check it backer. Kill, kill, kill.
One.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
Check, check. 3 down, 51, Mike. 50.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, alert.
Field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey.
Trubisky will throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get up. 180.
Mike 54. I'm coming.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to air one out. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Check, 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 check. Alert, 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 alert.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 22.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Red, go.
50 seconds a month.
Hey, echo.
Cut, cut, cut.
Now it's Trubisky. Completes it to Miller. Oh, and now some space to operate. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Here's Trubisky. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Linval Joseph breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 6. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Now a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's Pollard again. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Check back, check back.
Block will try again on 2nd down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
6-6. Pull it high. Check. 5.
On 1st down, Cook. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Block. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 39.
Here we go. 30 base. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Touchdown, Vikings! Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys are back within a single score. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
General West. Check. Lucky. Go.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Still's the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Run for Pollard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year, as the Bears push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On first down, Locke lets it fly for Thielen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They run the counter with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Bam!
Check out.
Throwing his Lock on third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete.
Let's go.
17 yards, first down, Vikings. Lock now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, high 7. Yep.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
First and 10.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? They got his man complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Go! Go! Go!
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
61, matchbox lights. 2.
Block now on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the ready.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rashard Robinson with a pick. The 30. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
42. Vikings 18.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 32-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the carry, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Now to the air. Lock. He's going to let it fly. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. Here's Locke. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. He's got daylight. 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go. 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We've got plenty to catch.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lock in.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Alert.
Hey, alert 3.
Trubisky will throw. He's got Burton here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Pick it up.
Mike Alpha.
Mike 54.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.